Part 117. Part 117. This happens
Duke
after.
may have been the one that saved us in the desert.
But he sounded surprised that we were here,
I'm
though.
gonna go and thank him.
I don't think he's the one who saved us if he was
He
surprised to
doesn't seem
see
the
us
type
here.
to do something like that.
You don't think so?
Just a hunch.
Yeah. And
You
like I
the
said, he
child
was
of the
surprised
full
to see
moon
us.
He mentioned was the sister of brave Vesperia, right?
Oh, look.
Yeah. Goddess who bathes this
The
world
name
in
that
her
we
golden
got
light.
has meaning
You are
now.
named Child of the Full Moon. Your
Well,
brother,
we are brave Vesperia.
watches over us from the skies.
So we're gonna watch
You
over
remain
Estelle,
bound to
apparently.
your mother,
Blah, blah,
the
blah.
Earth, and will shelter her with your unceasing protection.
Is there like a hidden meaning in there?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but maybe it's more than just an old legend.
Probably.
Remaining to protect the Earth, huh?
Could protecting the Earth have anything to do with ruling over this world?
Maybe that's how they
You mean
thought
becoming
that
the
out.
Emperor? If Estelle is the child of the full moon, that would add up.
Well, then she would be
Which means
Empress.
all the previous emperors would have been on Pharaoh's hit list.
But-
I've never heard of anything like that.
Death by monster.
Shouldn't
That's
we be
always
thinking
fun.
more about what to do next?
Or a.k.a. Whatever
I'm
you
gonna
want
stay
to call
here.
it. It's
There are things I've
a.k.a.
got to investigate.
Investigate?
Okay. You're
Clear
gonna
seal
cross the
crystals,
desert by yourself then.
apatheia, all kinds of things. Honestly, I have a few bones to pick with Mr. Warm and Fuzzy over there.
Nice.
If
Warm
you're
and
all
fuzzy.
going back, we'll have to say our goodbyes here.
But
You want to cross the deserts? Fine by me.
Oh, that's too bad. I don't imagine the desert will be much fun on your own, but good luck.
Oh, that's right. I can't go anywhere without crossing that desert.
We
Nope.
can afford to take a load off while she's checking things out, can't we? I'm pretty interested in apatheia myself.
Huh.
Yeah. Besides, we should make sure we're ready before heading back into the desert.
Oh,
Why
this
don't we
time
head
it's
back
gonna be a
tomorrow?
lot easier.
Rita, think you can tie up your loose ends in a day?
Shouldn't be a problem. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Rita appreciating.
You're welcome.
That's
Okay
creepy.
then, we'll meet up near the exit tomorrow morning.
Right. See you then.
Actually, I forgot to get a skit from Rita about using fireball in the desert. And then she goes crazy. I have nothing left to say to you. A lot of silence. You're not going to follow him? What's the point? He's not going to talk to me. So this was a complete waste of time? Well, I wouldn't go that far. Apatheia? When the air crane went berserk, Nager was carrying this box. The box was what messed up my magic. You think the Apatheia is causing the air crane to go out of control? Judging from the evidence, it's a valid hypothesis. So when the Vlasian Heliord was going out of control, you think there's an Apatheia nearby? And that the air cranium cave Mach 2? There may have been. Otherwise, maybe the Apatheia is damaging the whole world, air cranium little by little, and the distortion just happened to appear then. Well, we have the best of luck, apparently. You don't sound very sure of yourself. In science, you continually make hypotheses, and then test, and then you get closer to your answers. Wow, we learned science today. Yay. Next stop after hypothesis is testing it. Rita has nothing more to say. But there is a strange mark. And apparently you can't go in that door ever. In your life. Otherwise you lose your soul. Strange mark. Shortens time of mages immobile after casting. Nice. Go down here and we'll talk to everybody's favorite old man. Hey old man, you feel free to go ahead to Norpolica. I said that wrong, so totally wrong. You want to get rid of me so soon? Yes. Wrong, I won't want you to miss the new moon and chance to deliver the letter on our account. What do you mean you can do fun without our concern? If Vesperia gets in the way of all task work, we'll be rising to the dawn for eternity. What? You're too young to bother with that. It's a matter of Vesperia being unworthy. You see what I mean? Yes, I do. We've still got time. Anyways, I ain't gonna go back to the desert and that cave by myself. If I get killed by a monster on the way there, not only would be delivered, but Vesperia would be at fault. In that case, we'll collect your bones and the letter, and deliver it as promised. Raven. Just as long as you won't go blaming on me. Or whatever he said, I sped read that day. Hey look, Estelle and repeat. So you weren't able to beat Pharaoh after all. But I knew about some very important things. Child of the Full Moon and a.k.a. But the only two things we knew were the meaning. As for the reasons Pharaoh's trying to kill you, it seems that we won't know. Unless we confront him. Looks like we'll never know the truth then. After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and desert you. Okay, I'm done. If I never met you, she would have just been living in the castle the whole time. Well, I lived the life without knowing the Child of Full Moon or a.k.a. So maybe I should just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead. So you're saying you just want to go back to the capital? No, that's so boring. If that's what you want to do, he'll let her. Her contract's null and void after all. It's just I don't really like hypothetical solutions. Not too good at pretending to forget things. If you can do that, then I have no problem. I was speed reading this day, was I? Like I have no idea. Blah blah blah. You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That's a good summary of what your situation is, right? So Estelle has no idea what she wants to do. Head out, try heading out of town, and once again you'll meet Judith, like every other freaking time. You're always walking around, aren't you? Yes, it's a pretty restless person. Blah blah blah. I can't read, apparently. I'm pretty restless myself. That's nice to know. Maybe it's the wondering that's coming back to me. I used to fly on Baul all the time. Back when you were wearing that weird white armor. Are you going to look for Pharaoh by yourself? Nah. So what were you planning on going? Only for a walk. I see. Does it seem we've been being like this a lot recently? Yes. Yes, we have. Every time I tried leaving town, she always appears. Like, back at Kapua Torum, I think? Yeah, Torum. Tried leaving there. What was that other place? I forget. Okay, there's Wendy Lee down there, but we want to talk to Carol. We weren't able to find Pharaoh after all. Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure. Wow, that big word, people. Egregious. And what about Estelle? I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, leave that answer up to her. This sure is a serene place. Serene Grace. Wait, that's Pokemon. Even so, I prefer Dongress. That's how everybody is. Isn't that? Didn't we have a skit like that earlier? About everybody loving their hometown. Head back to work for Vesperia beneath Simple Place. Or whatever. I don't know. Someplace new. You know, everyone thinks that Dongress is Union Cities, but it's really Altosts. It could be like that. Vesperia having its own city. That'd be nice. We have a lot of jobs ahead. Yeah. Now you mentioned it, Nordopotica is Polystralis city. Yes, it is. Although it used to have been owned by the Empire. Vilius rolls that place. What sort of person Vilius is, we'll find out soon. Well, that's what we learned today. That brave Vesperia and the child's full moon thing. I'm gonna make a different topic because I hit this point finally. I'm gonna make a different playlist for this whole thing. So we go for a rest at the inn, because what Yuri said. And I think I have one more video up later. I'll see you guys next time.